Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my labor and delivery story. I'm going to be getting ready while I give that to you guys. So if you want to see that, just stick around. So my story starts on Sunday, December 11th. That Sunday, I got up and everything. My husband and I, we went ahead and we went to church. And at that point, I was 39 weeks and 1 day. So we went ahead and went and everything. And I was super uncomfortable at church because I felt like he could come at any time. And I had this feeling like before I went to church, I was like, I bet if I go to church and after, he's going to come, right? So went to church and everything like I just stated over and over again. Had a good time at church. Right after church, when we went into the park to eat, I can't think of what it's called right now, but we went into there to eat and everything, and they had cake, and I was hyped because I like cake. But there was another lady who was due the week before I was due, and she had just had her son Christian. And yeah, so since she did that, she brought the cake and everything, and that was where the cake was from. So yeah, it was lit. So then I was saying about how I was talking to the other guy or whatever about how I wanted to have him already. I was tired of being pregnant. He was saying, yeah, that when it was my time, it was my time, and this kind of stuff and everything. And I was like, yep. And I was listening to everything, and I was still like, okay, I want to still have this baby. Like, I'm impatient, like really impatient to have him. So, then the lady who I was saying who had her son, I want to say she had him 2 weeks before I did, though, because she had him early, right? A week or 2 before I did. I can't remember the exact dates here. So she came to me and she's like, oh, you're still pregnant? I was like, yeah, still here, still working on it. And she was telling me to go for a walk. And I was telling her how when I went for a walk, like lots of times before, he still hasn't came. And she's telling me I have to go at a faster pace than I normally do. So that day, I was wearing some heeled, like they were slightly heeled. And the boots I was wearing. And then I had on a dress. I want to say I had on a white dress because, yeah. But anyway, so I was wearing that and everything, so we decided to go to the outlet mall. And we went to the outlet mall and everything, and that's when I decided, okay, we're going to put this in action, this plan or whatever. We're going to put it in action. We're going to see how it goes. So I walked at a fast pace with my husband and our friends, and I was like, okay, if I walk at a fast pace, this should work, right? Right. So then after that, I didn't feel any contractions or anything. At this point, I still hadn't ever felt a contraction. I didn't know what they felt like. I knew I was having them because when they had previously hooked me up to the monitor, I was having contractions. Like, they would tell me, oh, yeah, you're having some right now, blah, blah, blah. But I still didn't know what they felt like. And whenever I would have, like, the cramping pain or whatever, it wasn't at the same time as my stomach tightening. So I was like, well, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. And so then at that point, since I wasn't in any pain or anything, we went home, and what did I do? I started bouncing and doing figure eights on my yoga ball, like non-stop. Like, I would not stop no matter what. I was still doing it. If I went to lay down, I lay my back over the couch and do figure eights on it, circles, all of that. Figure eights is what seemed to help me more. Like, it made me at least feel the tightening of my stomach, but I still wasn't in pain. So I got my breast pump, and I pumped for not even 15 minutes. And when pumping, that's when I got like a painfulness. And then I felt like there was this leakage. So since I felt that, I went to the bathroom, and I always take my phone to the bathroom with me. So I had my phone with me, and I went to the bathroom. And when I went to the bathroom, just thought it was, well, I couldn't see down there. So I thought it was just normal or whatever. So then, but I felt nasty, like, I don't know, I felt nasty though and dirty. So I got in the shower, still had my phone though, because I was, at that point, I was timing like the tightening or whatever. So then the tightening, it got worse and I started feeling these random pains. So I was like, okay, I think these are contractions. Like when they said you'll know, I knew. So got texted my husband while I was in the shower. I was sitting there, I was like, thank you goodness that I did not take my eyebrows off, that I did not have time to start my shower. Like, because I had just got into the shower when I felt more leakage coming. And I was like, yeah, I think my water is leaking and everything like that. So I texted my husband and I was like, yeah, get ready. So at this time, the next day, we were supposed to be having our carpet. No. Tuesday, we were supposed to have our carpet cleaned, and this was Sunday. So he had to move the furniture, because if it wasn't moved, they just go around it. So he had to move the furniture and everything. And when he moved the furniture, he moved the couch into our bed and everything. So he had to do all of that while I was trying to get ready to go to the hospital, make sure I had everything I need and all of that, blah, blah, blah. Drop something. Oops. But yeah, so he was trying to make sure all of that was done. And yeah, I can't do my eyeliner in that one, in the big one. So we're just going to use this little thingy that I did not use to do my brows. But anyway, so yeah. Sorry I couldn't do my eyeliner on camera because I can't talk and do my eyeliner at the same time. Tragic, I know, right? But yeah. So after that, after my husband moved everything and did all of that, then what I did was we got everything together, because I was like, yeah, I think this is it here. Like, because previously I had went to the doctor and my doctor told me I was 3.5 centimeters and I wouldn't make it past the weekend. I saw her on, I think, Wednesday or Thursday, and then I went to the L&D because I was having pains and everything, and I was like, well, I don't know if I'm having contractions, blah, 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 and all that. And then when they told me, yeah, I was, but they weren't like hard enough or close enough, that's when they checked me again and they told me I was 2 centimeters, and then the time after that they told me I was 3. So then when I went up to the hospital and everything, the police officer guy, he was like, oh, you guys are here again? Like, because believe me, we were there often. Because for everything, like, especially in those last few days, like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I went like 3 times because I was not sure. And I'd rather be safe than sorry. because yeah, I'd rather be safe than sorry. So then after that, then what is it called? Oh, then we had got in and everything, and she was like, they were asking what it was for, like why I came in and everything, and I was telling them that I felt like I was leaking and that I was having contractions. So I went in and everything, blah blah blah. The first lady who saw me, the nurse, she's like, okay, we're gonna have somebody check to see if you're leaking unless there's some kind of big gush. And then she left out, and then there was this like, I didn't hear a popping sound or anything, I guess because I was already leaking, so I didn't hear any type of popping. But yeah, she definitely left, and right when she left, that's when there was like this lots of extra fluid. And I was like, yeah, I think my water broke. So then my husband checked for me, and yeah, he was like, yeah, that's nasty. I was like, well, I'm sorry, I don't know what you want me to do about that. So yeah. So then, since my water had broke and everything, she didn't have to have anybody check, but still the midwife came in because she was already on her way. So she's like, yeah, that's your water. And yeah, so then after that, they admitted me and everything, and I was already asking about pain medication because with my pain, it was like, okay, if I sat down, it was easier for me to tolerate the pain, but then it felt like it was building up for when I would stand up. So then when I stood up, it was crazy. It was like, oh my goodness, like I couldn't stand. So then just like anytime I wasn't having a contraction, I was fine, but I was still asking about pain medication because those things are no joke. So when I asked, she was like, oh, you're not in enough pain yet, blah blah. So it's like, bruh, how's she gonna know how much pain I'm in? Because I'm happy when I'm not having a contraction, whatever. So then I started getting mad, not because of the contractions, but because about how she was saying that I couldn't get the pain medicine yet. Then somebody else came in and they was giving me the rules and everything, making me sign papers and all that, because when I got to my room, they were like, sorry you guys for the big hand, anyway. But they were like that I had to sign off on paperwork, then I had to wait till the anesthesiologist was ready to give me the medication. So I was already irritated as heck. And since I was irritated, I just wanted to hurry up. I had went into the bathroom and I sat on the toilet for a minute because they had gave me some medicine in my IV, but it wore off in like 15 minutes. And I was like, bruh, what kind of medicine is this? This is not where it's at. Oh yeah, when I went in, it was around 6 o'clock. It was like, oh no, it was 7 o'clock because I texted my husband at 6:05 exactly. And told him to get ready. So that's when labor began for me. And then we got there around 7 because he had to move everything in the house, so our carpet could still get cleaned while we were gone. So, yeah. So we got there around 7 something. I got admitted around 8. And I got the epidural around 9 something. So by the time that I got the epidural, I was like, okay, let me just go to sleep, because I was shaking from the moment I got there. Like I was shaking nonstop. And so I was like, okay, let me just try to go to sleep and everything. Maybe that'll help, right? So yeah, my big hand again. But so since they were gave me epidural, I didn't even feel it. I barely felt, like the only thing I really felt was when she's like put her finger in place, like to, I guess, to check in between my bones or something. I don't know. But when she did that, I felt that, and it just felt a little weird, but I didn't feel when they did the epidural. I was afraid they were gonna make my husband leave because they had, because I read so much about the husband not being able to be in there, blah, blah, all that kind of stuff. So I was so afraid they were gonna make him leave, and I was thankful that they didn't, because I was like, bruh, I didn't want to be in there by myself. So then, after that, it was like, I took a nap. I woke up, and it was like, okay, I felt like I needed to poop, and I was confused because I was like, I thought the catheter was supposed to help this because they put that in and everything, and I was like, I thought that was supposed to help it so I wouldn't feel like I needed to use the bathroom. I thought I was using the bathroom into this, blah, blah. And then I started questioning myself because I was like, maybe the catheter is just for pee, and maybe I really do need to poop. I was like, I don't know. I didn't know it. I was just confused. So then, nurses were called, blah, blah. My husband was downstairs at that point, and he was getting back from out of the car, and I was like, this dude left me up here, and if he's not here, he's gonna miss the birth, because at that point in time, while I was thinking all that, the nurses came in and everything, and then the doctor came in. She told me to do a trial push or whatever, and I did it, and she's like, yeah, we're about to have this baby. My husband was coming back up to the floor I was on, but by that point, they had rolled in the tray thing with all the stuff on it. They rolled that in and everything. And I was like, if he is not here, he is going to miss it. But then he got there. I started pushing with legit pushes and everything. By this time, it was around 11:25. Yeah, 11:25. Because I remember I pushed for 14 minutes. 11:25 is when I started pushing. And 14 minutes later, he was here. They grabbed him. Apparently his cord was around his neck. I didn't even know that until my husband told me. But the doctor, she just took it from right off. She just flipped. And after that, they put him directly on me. They let my husband cut the cord and everything. And we had skin to skin time. They stitched me up because I did need some stitches from where he broke me. I don't know where exactly the stitches are. Even now, I still don't know where they are. I don't know if they dissolved or not yet, but I never knew where they put them. Didn't think it was important to ask. And yeah. So after that, I wanted Burger King, but Burger King wasn't open since it was 11:39 at night. They were closed. Definitely closed. And I thought he wasn't going to come till the next day. That's what I was like, yeah, I could sleep. He's not going to be here until the next day, blah, blah, blah. No. So then I called my family so they could see him on their phones and everything. And I was just happy because he was finally here. And so then I was showing them him, and I was like, bruh, he came out and he looks just like my husband. Like, you could not, he looks exactly like my husband, like, exact replica or whatever. So, after that, they took out the IV line and everything, and they told me I had to wait 4 hours till I could get the actual needle taken out of my hand, and I was mad because I didn't want that in my hand. I was like, I just wanted it out because it was so uncomfortable. So I was in my room and I was waiting. I did have some difficulties breastfeeding. It was like stressful to me. And he did end up breaking skin and everything, but we worked that situation out. And yeah, so everything got back to normal with the breastfeeding and everything. And yeah, so then on Tuesday around 2 or 3, no, 4 o'clock. I don't know why I said 2, but around 2, keep doing it. Around 4 something, that's when we were released. We left the hospital, and the whole time we were in the hospital, we were using their diapers. Well, for most of the time, until I was like, okay, I don't want to use Huggies, I want to use Pampers because that's what we had at home. And I was using them because with the Huggies, for some reason, he was leaking, and I didn't know why until I got home and further examined and realized they were size 1 Huggies, and I was like, he came out at 6 pounds 6 ounces. There's no way he was going to be able to fit these. So I don't know why they gave us size 1, but yeah. So then it was a fun experience and everything. When we got home, it was adjusting to it. Our floor was still wet because people had just left because they got there late. So our floor was still wet and everything. They didn't leave the window open like they said. They just did it and dipped. So like, really? But yeah. So after that, we were home and it was just our whole new experience. I was bleeding a lot. Like when I was in the hospital, I wasn't in really much pain or anything after I had him. I was fine really. So then, but when I got home, I was in not pain, but I was having a lot of bleeding and I was just like over it and everything. So yeah, and I had a lot of extra milk and that was not fun. But it is what it is, and yeah. So that is how my labor went. My eyebrows stayed on fleek while I was there because for the first day I couldn't take a shower because they wanted me to wait, so I didn't take a shower, so my eyebrows were still there. But my eyebrows were on fleek during labor. I was like, yes. But my husband's like, you didn't sweat or anything, and I was like, I mean, you don't have to sweat while in labor or whatever. But yeah, so that is my story. If you need to, you can bring them to me. My husband just pranking me here because he's gonna leave, so yeah. So I found my squish and I'll show you too. So you guys in just 1 second. He looks like he's getting a little hungry. I mean, I literally fed him right before the video, but he gets hungry. So yeah, you guys, so I used to do like the bump photos or whatever. Like the bump at the end of the video. Now at the end of this video, I get to show you guys my squishy. Okay? And this is my squishy. He's not with it at all. Okay, let's see if I can do it like this. Okay, there he is. And this is him now. He's getting so much bigger. But yeah. There he is. Hey, Bubba's. But yeah. So, thank you guys for watching my Get Ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to my labor and delivery story. Maybe it'll help you, or maybe you can compare it with yours. And yeah, I'll see you on my next